All right, I got to start off with this video is for educational purposes because I don't want people getting all weird on me. But I bought all these books at an estate sale. I just bought them all because there was a lot of interesting books. Over here, I got a bunch of cooking books. And yeah, I do like Legos. Sorry. Got all these dang Legos everywhere. We just moved into this house not too long ago and I gotta put all my Legos away, but I do like my Legos. But anyways, I got this book called Fairy Tales. And when I was just browsing through all the books, I said, oh, fairy tales. Maybe it's an old book on fairy tales. Well, until I got home after loading all these books in my truck, which took me like 40 minutes. I looked at the cover closer and it says, A Treasury of Gay Jokes by Glenn Turner. And this book was published in 1985, back at a time when the way we talked about things and our humor was a lot different than what it is today. Everybody's politically correct nowadays. But I looked it up on the internet, and there's a few Glenn Turners out there, but I don't want to, you can't really nail down who actually did this book. And I looked it up on a website, or on the internet, and it has 5-star ratings because it is funny. It's really funny. And it's classified under gay humor. So, and the person, you know, all these books that I bought after going through them and checking them out, what they were, there are a lot of books that have to do with gay people. And doing, because I got the guy's yearbooks too and a bunch of other things, we found out that he was gay, very educated. But there is a lot of books in here that have to do with the gay subject, which is not my thing, but anywho, this book, I was thumbing through it, just reading some of the jokes. I don't even know if I should read them because I don't want to get people all pissed off at me. But like some of these jokes in here, you can remember this is 1985, and this is a gay humor book. So I don't know if the guy that wrote it was gay or what, but some of these jokes are really funny. And let's see, I'll go to another page here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. And you get jokes like this. And this is 1985, remember that. So don't be mad at me. This is an actual book. You can get it on Amazon. And you gotta laugh if you have a sense of humor. You gotta laugh because these jokes are funny. Some people, I'm sure, are gonna get offended, but this is for educational purposes. Remember that. Don't get mad at me. You know, some of these jokes I can't even understand because it goes way over my top of my head. But, you know, here's another page. You know, frustration. These are definitions of words, I think, is what it said at the front of this chapter. Let's see, there's some funny ones in here. And remember 1985, you know, I was in high school in that time. It was AIDS pandemic stuff, so they actually got AIDS jokes in here. And don't get mad at me. I'm just showing you a book that you can buy on Amazon. But there's some funny jokes in here. I don't care who you are. There's some funny jokes in here. See if I can find some more. Yeah, like these ones here. Here's some more funny ones. I'm sorry, I just gotta laugh. But Fairy Tales has 5 stars. It is funny. I'll give it that. It's not usually a book I'd keep, but I think I'll keep this one because it just cracks me up. But your thoughts? Don't get me in trouble if you comment. But they are for sale on Amazon. You can find copies of these. But it's one of the reasons I like buying these book collections, because you never know what you're going to find. But there's a lot of other cool books in here. I've got some. The guy was had a degree in history, and so I have a lot of history books upstairs in my room that I'm going through and looking at. A lot about Abraham Lincoln and slavery and things, which I find that time kind of interesting. What really happened. And that's the one thing about books too, is books, they've already been printed. You know, they've been out there. Older people like myself have read a lot of books, and you can't change them because they're already printed, they're already there, but the internet keeps changing all the time. And that's what confuses a lot of people. They read something on the internet. But if you read, you know, books like this one from 1985, it gives you a window into what it was like living in 1985, you know, people's comedy and feelings and things we said, and, you know, using certain words that you saw in this book that we don't use today, or else you're going to get canceled everywhere. That's how we talked, things we did. It wasn't meant to be mean, it was just jokes. But, yeah, let me know what you think.